Hello students, let's continue from the topic 2 because we have already done the topic 1 of chapter number 2, that is algebra and graphs. Okay, so in this class we will learn what is algebraic indices. So first we should know the rules about the indices, or you could say exponents, or you could also say the power, right? Powers. Right, so here we have laws of indices. How many laws? There are some laws and very easy to learn. You can easily memorize, and actually you no need to memorize, just solve the question based on that and you will get better. Okay, so the product rule, if we have the same base but different power, or you could say different exponents, so what we have to do, we have to add them, right? What about the quotient rule? Quotient means division rule, right? Something in fraction form. Suppose, but here also the base must be same. A. Base means what? Base means the big number, right? And the power is the smaller number. This bigger number is called your base, and this small number is called your exponent, right? Exponent. Powers or indices, whatever you want to say, you can. Okay, power rule, power of the power, right? A square to the power 3. Now what we have to do? We have to multiply, right? Power of the product. Suppose if we have A, AB to the power 2, so what we have to do? How can we open this parenthesis, the bracket? Means this is A square, B square, right? And we can also write like that, AB whole square, right? It means this power is for both, not only for A, not only for B, because of this parenthesis. Okay, power of a quotient. See, suppose something is in A upon B form, some fraction, and we have only one power, but parenthesis is for both, for numerator as well as for denominator. So we will distribute for numerator and the denominator. Okay, let's solve some question based on that, then you will get better. Okay, so here are some questions. So let's solve first question number G. I think you can solve by your own A, B, C, D, E, F. If you not, let me know. So today we are gonna solve G. So what is the question? 4 u cube v to the power 6 over 8 u square y cube. Okay, so same base. Who has same base? U and U, right? Can you see this? U and U both have the same base. So what formula we can use? See, this one, right? Power of a quotient. So what is that? Let me explain over here. U cube over U square. So how can we write? U 3 minus 2 equals U. Okay, by this. Or you could say this, right? If something in numerator upon denominator and the base is same, so what we have to do? We have to subtract the denominator's power, not the numerator. We have to subtract the denominator power from the numerator powers, right? 3 minus 2, 1, but basically we don't write 1, okay? This is only U, okay? So 4 over 8, we can cancel for 1 times and 2 times. So what we are getting so far? Half U. And now see the rest term. Rest term are not common. See, in the numerator we have V, and in the denominator we have Y. So can you see there is the same base or not? Obviously not. We don't have same base over here. So we cannot, simplify more than this. So what? Write this u v to the power 6 will be in numerator. And what about the denominator? 2 and y to the power 3. Okay. This will be your answer. Okay. So that's how you can solve. Similarly for h, now let me solve h3 one times, 3 times. Now the same base, x, y, z, z. Okay. So x 6 minus 4, because we know that we have to subtract denominator power, right, from the numerator's power. What about the y? Y is 5 minus 2. Z, what about z? 3 minus 1. If there is a no power, it means it has power 1. Okay. And 1 over 3 is already there. So what we are getting? 6 minus 4, it's 2. X square y to the power 3. Z to the power 3 minus 1, it's 2 over 3. So what is this? This is our answer. Okay. Similarly, you can solve the rest one. Let's solve some different. Again, we should go with the Z because it looks a little bit harder for you, but actually it is not. So let's simplify this. 6x square y to the power 4 and whole square. See, here we will follow this formula, right? It means what we have to do? We have to do 2 times 3, right? This is the root, and multiplied by 2xy whole 3, okay, and divided by 12x y to the power 6 and y to the power 8. Okay. So if you want, we can solve very easy way. Okay. Suppose if we have a square, so what it means basically? A times a, right? Can we write like that? So similarly, I'm gonna write 6x square y to the power 4 2 times, okay? 6x square y to the power 4, okay? Because of this 2, we are writing 2 times. Okay, good. Multiplied. How many times we have to write the second term? 3 times because of this power. 2xy times 2xy times 2xy. Good. And in the bottom, 12x y to the power 6, y to the power 8. Okay. Now it's time for cancellation. 6 times 1, 6 times 2 times 12. We can cancel this 2 from that 2. Good. And then, okay, let's add all the power of the same base. Okay, 1 second, let me change the color for you. See, x square, x to the power 1, x to the power 1, x to the power 1. See, if there is a no power, it means it has 1 power. Okay, now I'm gonna write x who has same power. If suppose we have same power, sorry, same base with the different power m. So what we have to do? We have to add the exponent m plus n, right? So I'm gonna add 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, I'm writing over here. 2 plus 2 plus 2, not 3 times. 2 plus 2, 1 plus 1 plus 1. Good. 1 plus 1 plus 1. This is for x only. Now we have y also. What about the y? I am writing with the blue color. Y to the power 4, y to the power 4, y to the power 1, obviously, okay, 1. Similarly, we will add for y as well. 4 plus 4, 8. Don't multiply, right? Don't write 4 times 4, 16. That's wrong because we have to follow this rule, okay? 4 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here we have 11 y's over What about the denominator? In the denominator, we have x. Once again, let me change the color with the blue. So in the bottom, we have x and y. See, we have same with y. Okay, y. If we have the same base and different exponents, so what we have to do? Add the exponents, add the power. 6 plus 8, how much it is? 14, right? Now, what about the x? X. 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. X to the power 7 over x. Okay. Now, write with the green. Y to the power 11 and y to the power 14. Okay. Now, can we cancel? Yes, we can. Okay. We can cancel only one x from the 7. So how many x are there? 6x. It means x to the power 6. Okay. Now, for y, yes, for y, what we have to do? Y 11 minus 14, right? 11 minus 14 is what? 3 or minus 3? Obviously, minus 3, right? Or you could also write like that. This x to the power 6 over y to the power 3, right? If you have negative exponents, it means the whole thing would be in the denominator. Okay? I hope you got this. Let's see some different kind of formulae, like with the zero index. Sorry. If we have zero exponent, zero power of any number, any variable, so what it means? It means 1. If we have 1 to the power 0, this means 1. If we have 1000 or 10,000 to the power 1, it means 1. If we have x, y, z to the power 0, it means it is 1. Okay? It doesn't matter it is numerical value or variable or whatever. It's suppose it's me and I have a power 0. It means I am 1. I'm just kidding. Okay, the negative index means what? I have already explained. If we have 2 to the power negative 3, it means 1 upon 2 to the power 3. The whole thing will be in the denominator, right? Like this. Okay, let's solve the question. What question you want to solve first? This one? Okay. So, PQ divided by T to the power minus 5 and the whole square of both. Okay, so first we will solve the value inside the bracket, inside the parentheses. We will solve first and then after that we will square. So TQ divided by T to the power minus 5. What it means? The whole thing is in denominator. Okay. Sorry. t to the power 5 and then whole square. And one more thing you should know, if we have some, suppose like this, a divided by b, so what it means? It means a multiplied by 1 upon b, right? If we remove this division, so it will be converted into product, okay, without any doubt. But the next term you have to write in the reciprocal form, right? 1 over this value, okay? So tq multiplied, what is that? 1 and 1 over t to the power 5. So if we have 1 upon 1a, so can we write like that? 1. I think you know already, but let me explain. It would be a. So similarly here, it also be t to the power 3 and multiplied by t to the power 5. If you have doubt in this step, let me know in the comment box, okay? Don't forget the power. Now, both have the same base, but different exponents, different powers. So what we have to do? We have to add them. Add and don't forget the square. T, 3 plus 5. 3 plus 5 is 8. Okay, and don't forget the 2. And now what we have to do? Because here we have power of the power. We will add or multiply. Obviously, we will multiply, don't add, okay? So t to the power 8 times 2, it's 16, okay? Or you can also solve by this technique. Both are correct, but for some student, it might be difficult for some student. So for those, let me explain by different method. T to the power 3, okay? And then, as I said, if you want to convert division into bracket, so let's division into product form, write the product, but reciprocal of this, right? Reciprocal of the next number. So how can we write the reciprocal? Reciprocal means 1 upon the whole thing, okay? T to the power minus 5. Got it? Good. And then TQ multiplied. Now, if we have 1 over a to the power something in negative, so we can rewrite like a to the power 2, okay? Like this. So here, how can we write? T to the power 5, okay? And the whole square. See, you are getting the same value, okay? If your steps are correct, and okay, if you are following the rule and the concept and everything, then you will get t to the power 16 as an answer. But suppose if you made mistake, suppose you wrote positive 5 over here, okay, or something else, so your answer will be wrong. So what you have to do for practice, solve all these questions, and in which question you are getting confused, let me know. So I will create a next video based on that, based on your queries, okay? Here the next, what is that? This is the rule, square root rule. What is the square root rule? A to the power half means this is square root. A to the power 1/3 means cube cube root of a. General rule is what? This. If you didn't get, don't be worried. Suppose a square means a to the power half. A cube means a to the power 3 over 2. So you can guess, here we have 2, okay? And if this starts from 2, not 1, okay? If someone write like this is completely wrong. You cannot see this anywhere, any book, okay? This is a wrong. Because square root start from the 2, not the 1, right? It means 4 over 2. 5 root a means 5 by 2, like this. Are you getting the pattern? 2 means half of the power in the power. 3 means 3 by 2. 2 will be also there, right? 2, why 2 is there? Because of this root. This root is saying I am a half, right? I have a half power. Okay. See some question based on that. Which one you want to solve? Suppose this one I am taking. 1/3. Simplify the following. Okay. And x to the power half divided by, see, divided, how can we change the division sign? By the product, but we have to write the reciprocal of the just next term. So reciprocal of the next term is 4x to the power minus 2. Okay. Now simplify it. How can we resolve this? It means 1/3 x to the power half, okay, and 1/4. Can I write x to the power 2? Can I write or not? Because now this is in numerator, right? Here it was in denominator, but now it is in numerator, okay? So first we will calculate the numerical value, 1/3 times 1/4, okay? And x to the power half times x to the power 2. So it means what? 3 times 4, it's a 12. And see very carefully, we have the same base, okay? X, we have same base. Write the base one time. And what we have to do with the power? Multiplication or addition? Addition, okay? Don't multiply. So half plus 2 is how much? 2, if we add half into, how much we will get? Half of 5, right? So half of 5. And this will be your answer. Okay. So similarly, there are so many questions. I have bunch of questions, but I think for today, that's all from my side. If you have any query in this particular question or any kind of, any kind of queries, any doubts, any in which step you are getting stuck, okay? So you let me know. Answer in the form this. In the numeric, in the square root form, we have to find the answer. Okay, wait. How can we write in the square root form? 1/12 will be remain same. 1/2, see. can I write x to the power 5? 1/2 means what? Root x. Am I right or not? Okay, let me explain it. X to the power 5 over 2. So how can we write? Split it. 5 times. Can I write? Yes, I can. And then x to the power 5 and root of that. Okay. Now, root of that. So in this form, I think we have to find. Or you could solve further as well. How? Write the x 5 times. 1 time, x time, x time, x, x and x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, good. Divided by 12. So we can make pair of 2. This is the quality of square root. How many pairs are there? 2, right? 2 pairs. So write 2 times x, right? For this, the first one. For the second pair, the second x. But unfortunately, 1 is still under the square root. This is bad for this. Okay? But don't feel sad. What we can do? This is just a question. Now, x times x. Shift this question over here. X times x, how much it is? X square. And now square root of x. And divided by 12. Right? Suppose this question is not saying this. Okay? Suppose this statement is missing in your exam. So that was also the correct one. Okay, no one can see it. Either no one can cancel your marks. You can just simplify more than that's it. So how can you get better this? Not just one video is enough for indices. Okay, if you want to be master on indices, let me know how was the session. This is okay, and then I will let you know. So see you in the next class. In the next class, we will cover the next topic, which is equation and inequalities. Okay, so don't miss it. See you and take care.